The following segment is sponsored by North Star Financial and Retirement Planning.
After spending years saving for retirement, once you do retire, it can actually be challenging to shift into the appropriate spending mode that you've been building towards. So how do you start spending in retirement without the fear of running out of money? Well, joining us now are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. George is an advisor, a fiduciary, and the president of North Star Financial. Zach is also an advisor and fiduciary with the North Star team. North Star Financial and Retirement Planning is a local firm that focuses on helping people prepare for a successful and worry-free retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts, and they are with us this morning. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I imagine it's extremely important to know how much you can spend in retirement. What is it that we need to understand about that?
Yeah, spending is a good thing. You can't take it with you. You might as well enjoy it. You know, the problem with spending in retirement market, I think, is this. It's kind of a dilemma. People want to enjoy their money, but if they spend too quickly, you run the fear of possibly outliving it in your golden years. The other side is you live like a miser, you're not enjoying it. And especially with this COVID thing, once that thing breaks loose, you want to go out and have fun, right? Do traveling things and such. Well, you know, if you're afraid of spending it because of later years not having it, you end up kind of like a miserly role. You just don't want that. So it's not a good place. So really, income planning is super important.
Well, what are some options that we should be considering then to help us live out our dreams in retirement?
Well, Margaret, you know, we're big on education, you know, and making people aware of, you know, the different tools that are out there, because when it comes to building a plan and you get into income planning, you know, you can kind of back your way into that. You know, you look at the different tools that, you know, may be viable for, you know, different folks, depending on their situation. There's some really neat things out there that a lot of people aren't aware of. There's some bank products that we have access to that, you know, pay right now somewhere between 6 and 8%, you know, that are great income tools. There's other products out there that can guarantee people, you know, an income. You know, again, as we've said over and over, a lot of times for most people, Social Security is not enough. So finding a resource, some structured income that's guaranteed that you can't outlive, that can supplement that, can be a great thing for a lot of people. That also takes the stress and the need for returns in the market. You know, so it's kind of twofold, two benefits there. And a lot of those tools are really neat. You know, if there's money left over, you don't drain all the money out of the pot, so to speak, then that money goes to your beneficiaries.
For investors who are focused on protecting their money, is it still possible to find growth potential? How does that work?
Yeah, there is. It's more challenging. You know, one thing we tell people, this is not our parents' and grandparents' retirement. CDs are not paying, you know, 8, 10, 12%. At the peak, it was about 16%, I believe. Those days are long gone. They're not coming back. So, it's a challenge. What do you do? So people are forced over to the stock market. And I'll tell you what, I'm sure some viewers right now probably will agree, the market might be a little overvalued, and it's due for a correction. We tell people, I said, listen, great time, the market's up, it's high, maybe take some of those winnings off the table and put it to some safe harbor. He said, it's worth learning about some of these CD alternatives. Earning 0.5 in the bank or 0.01 in the bank is horrible. You have inflation. You know, we've got products out there that get you 2, 3, 4, 5% with underlying, you know, some really good guarantees built in there. So we encourage people, but they're not well known. As Zach said, you have to take the time and learn about them. So we just share these ideas with people and say, listen, there's some great tools out there that you might not have heard about, but they've been around a long time. Take the time and learn.
Well, it all takes learning and planning, and the two of you can jump in and help anybody along that process. Thanks so much for being here, and we look forward to having you back soon.
Thanks so much for having us again, Laura. Have a good week.
And for those of you at home, if you're currently retired or getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about the options we discussed today and how to help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you. Right now, until March 31st, they're offering a complimentary, no obligation, and customized retirement and investment report. The report will include potential tax savings opportunities and ways to reduce the effects of market volatility on your portfolio. Their team will schedule a phone call, a video call, or future in-office meeting so they can speak with you personally and provide you with a roadmap going forward. The number to call now, 309-8146.